Hello everyone, my name is Khanh and my topic today is depth of field. So in this video we will answer 3 questions about depth of field. What is the definition of depth of field? What are factors affecting depth of field and how to choose the right depth of field for your image? So we're solving the first question, okay? So depth of field is the amount of stuff that's in focus in front of or behind of the point that you actually focus the camera on. This zone will vary from photo to photo. Some images have a very small depth of field, which is called shallow depth of field, like this one. But while others have a very large depth of field, which is called deeper depth of field, like this one. There are 3 main factors that can affect how you control depth of field: aperture, distance from the subject to the camera, and the focal length of the lens on your camera. So we need to know what is aperture. Aperture refers to the access given to light from the lens to the camera sensors. The size of aperture controls the amount of light entering the lens, so that using aperture is the simplest way to control the depth of field that you set up your shot. So you can see at the picture right here that large aperture equals a shallow or small depth of field, and small aperture equals deeper or larger depth of field. For example, using an aperture at f2.2 will produce a very shallow depth of field, while using the aperture f2.22 will produce a deeper depth of field. The second factor is the distance. The closer your subject is to the camera, the shallower your depth of field becomes. Therefore, moving further away from your subject will deepen your depth of field. The last factor is the focal length. The focal length refers the capability of a lens to magnify the image of a distant subject. It can get complicated, but the simple answer is that the longer you set your focal length, the shallower your depth of field becomes. So now we already know about the definition and the factors affecting depth of field. So we need to know what is the right time to use a shallow depth of field or a deeper depth of field. Typically for a type of portrait photo where there's only one thing you're supposed to be looking at is your subject, you need a soft and blurry background to make your subject stand out against, so it can look more 3D. So you want a small depth of field for that. It means blurry background. Shallow depth of field can also be useful in wildlife photography because that you want to make your subject stand out from its surroundings. This is also useful because many wildlife photo opportunities are low light situations. Shallow depth of field is also effective for the sports photography because you want to separate your subject from the background to bring attention to them. But contrast to that, in the landscape, you actually want a big depth of field because because of the close-up plants and flowers, the distant skies, mountains and clouds. Everything is interesting, and you want the viewer's eyes to be able to look everywhere of the scene. So for the landscape, you want a big depth of field. I hope this video can be useful for you to understand about depth of field as well as photography. So This is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.